very excited to have this man here as part of the new show on Fox, the Cool Kids series premiere tonight, along with Martin Mull, Leslie Jordan, Vicki Lawrence. Good to see you, David Allen Grier.
Good to be here.
I'm a big fan. I am
What's
a big.
up,
well,
man?
I'm gonna just to let you know, I'm not gonna go in living color on you.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I mean, I might do later
can
on.
do that.
Hollywood Shuffle. I'm going way back.
Dude, that led to everything.
The Robert Townsend Hollywood Shuffle.
That led to everything. Someone just posted a picture. We did a sketch on there, The Bold, the Black, and the Beautiful. And I forgot about that whole sketch. I mean, it went on and on and on and on.
Right.
But I met Robert Townsend when we did A Soldier's Story, the movie. Mm-hmm. He told me all about the Wayans. You know, Keenan, he said, was his best friend. They were going to form a movie company, Homeboy Pictures. This is 1983.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, cool. So I go out to pilot season, come out here, and he introduced me to Keenan and Damon, who was about 150 pounds. If he was...
No kidding.
Oh, yeah. Tall, skinny.
Right.
And Damon always had kids. There was no time I met him that he didn't have children. You understand what I'm saying? I was like, you're 15? Yeah, that's my son right there. 7 years old. So I was like, okay, cool. So I met all of them.
Yeah.
From hanging out, that led to I'm going to get you Sucker, which Keenan did.
By the way, with Jim Brown, right?
Yes.
What was Jim Brown like on that set,
Jim
David?
Brown never comes out of character. So... This is my impression of Jim Brown doing a chicken joke. Why the chicken cross the road?
Why?
Because he wanted to, man. So they would give him all kind of crazy lines, and he would just do it just like that. He never, ever tried to be funny. He never, ever goosed the punchline. He would just do it and sit there staring at you.
Even when he's traveling with his own music, his theme music in the movie? And
hey,
nothing,
man,
never
I'm just
cracked?
telling you. I'm just telling you. And so there was always a part of him where you looked, he said, like, if you pushed his button right, he could still square up and knock you out.
I'm telling you, David, when the NFL Network started, he was one of the first Hall of Famers that was willing to come on or came in. It was great. And we were going to post-tape him after a show for the next day.
Yeah.
But he showed up early when we were in our live show.
Yeah.
And strolled out during a commercial break on the set saying, are we going to do this or not?
I know you were, yes,
by the
sir.
way, to me, okay?
I know you were like, I'm not Rich Eisner, but I'll go get him. Is there anything you want me to tell him?
But it was kind of like, I was looking around like, is somebody going to handle Mr. Brown here? Because he looked at me like, are we doing this or not? And I thought to myself, like, no.
You don't want to be the focus of his eye. Even now.
No.
He can eyeball whoop ass. You know what I mean? With his eye, he can still give you that eye. And you're like, wow, Grandpa, if you're within reach, he's like a snapping alligator turtle that just lies on the bottom of a lake. But if you come within reach of those jaws, he could still snatch you up.
Oh, man. David Allen Grier here on The Rich Eisen Show. So we also share an institution of higher learning, do we not, sir?
Say what you're about to say with reverence, sir.
The University of Michigan.
I was there, Bo Schembechler, Woody Hayes.
So you were there for the 10-year war.
Yes, I was. I went to one Ohio State game. After that, I realized you could sell your tickets. Because, I mean, people, you know, as a student, you got a ticket package.
Yes, right, I remember.
So that was part of my financial aid, bro. So I was like, take it.
This is
Be well.
Well before StubHub.
Man, please. I said, well, I'll watch this on TV. Go on and get it. Yeah, man, when Woody Hayes, he snatched a kid and punched him. Harlan Huckabee, he went to my high school, so all of that stuff.
No kidding.
Back in the day.
That's back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I covered Bo's final season for the Michigan Daily.
Is he alive?
He is not, sir.
I think he may still be alive.
Well, I mean, his spirit is alive.
Somewhere?
Well, in Harbaugh.
Coaching.
Inside our current coach now.
But look, I heard, somebody told me, how many receivers have Michigan lost? I heard a bunch of people transferred.
Well, one of their more talented young receivers hurt his foot.
Okay.
So
now the real story is coming.
Yeah, he hurt his foot. No, but we're Michigan just coming off a big win against Nebraska. I mean,
Really? Is that a big win?
well, a large final score beating.
Yeah, okay, but what about Notre Dame? I mean, they got to beat Ohio State, man.
I agree with you.
They have to. I have not given up on Harbaugh, and I don't know what the recruiting stuff is, but he's got to do something. Do you think he's on the line or what?
I don't think he's on the line, no.
Right.
I do not. But the recruiting, seems to get better and better every year. It's just
You mean for Michigan or for everybody else? He takes these kids to Europe and stuff?
Yeah, he does.
I wish someone were trying to recruit me. Wouldn't it be great to come out of your house? Who put this car here?
Well, isn't that the way you got the cool kids on Fox? Isn't that what it was?
Wow. First of all, I want to honor the segue that you just put down like a master.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Kudos. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is my first old people show, and I love it.
Yeah?
Because they give us breaks like every 20 minutes. Once you put the makeup on, they're like, is there anything I can get you? David, step his toe. Get him a chair. And they're like very solicitous. So I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so, you and Vicki Lawrence and Leslie Jordan and Martin Mull. And you are the youngest cast member?
I am chronologically.
Okay.
I know that Leslie Jordan, who I love dearly, is claiming 63. Mm-hmm. We haven't done the deep research, but this is what he is acknowledging.
Right. Yes.
And then there's me, I'm 62, and then Martin's 75, and Vicky's unknown. She could be 15. I'm not going to ask her. You still can't ask.
No, you can't.
How old? Hey, baby, how are you? How old are you?
Right.
No, I can't do that.
And is part of the aging process for you Detroit Lions football, David? Has that been part of the aging process for you?
Not last Sunday, man. First of all, I hate Tom Brady. I hate him with a passion.
But he's a Michigan guy.
I don't care. I don't care. He's handsome. Mm-hmm. He left one of the most beautiful women in the universe for the most beautiful woman. He has like 800 Super Bowl rings. What does he pray for? Just, hey, God, it's me, Tom. I just wanted to say hi. I mean, okay, maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know. I mean, I want to say I'm a little depressed for being too happy, maybe. All right, I don't know. Brady checking out. No, this is probably, I think, going to be a challenging season because it looks like, I don't know if Tom Brady's going to fall off a cliff, but the Patriots seem to be broken as an organization. What do you guys think?
Well, every time you think they're out, they pull themselves back in.
Okay, so in their history, how many seasons have they started like this?
Well, 1 and 2 has been last year.
Tell
They were
me
2
right
and
now.
2. I don't know off the top of my head, but we have seen September struggles before, David. I don't mean to get your hopes up.
Well, what do you think? Do you think they're going to win the Super Bowl this year?
I think they're going to the Super Bowl this year.
Well, I hope if they go,
Yes.
I hope that Tom Brady, I hope it's a double overtime game, and the Patriots are poised. All they have to do is advance the ball less than a yard, and I hope as the clock runs down, he is thwarted, and they lose by 1/2 a point. That's what I hope for.
So you really don't like Tom Brady?
I don't like them or the pay. He's got too much good luck. Can he get some adversity?
But he's a Michigan guy,
I
David.
don't care. And don't give me that. I was taken, what was it, the 6th round or something? No one liked me. They like you now and for the past 35 years. Come on, please.
But the Lions actually, did they get your hopes up? Or
a little bit. I mean, like, I'm a very fair weather football guy. Basketball is really my passion. So I could tell you more about that.
Okay,
so I don't really know.
So,
and the Lions have my main problem with the Lions is the color. It's like steel gray.
Honolulu blue is the official term.
And it's Detroit, which is so Midwestern. They should be like the Detroit meatloaf, the Detroit fatbacks, not the Lions, the color scheme. I don't like that.
Maybe that's been their problem.
I think you're right.
You know what I mean? You forward that idea.
If you guys are out there, this is my hometown. I will do a David Allen Grier makeover of the Lions for free.
I would love that.
I would.
That would be great.
First attack the colors.
So the Pistons are your team then? Is that what it is?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It has to be like the Detroit Gears, the Detroit Automotives. It's got to be part of our history, like the Green Bay Packers. When I was a kid, the Green Bay Packers were our arch rival. And that's what we would watch, but now it's gone soft. You can't hit anybody.
Okay,
and
fantastic.
all that stuff.
We normally do this when we have a celebrity guest in, so I hope you will do it as well.
Here
It's
it
called
comes.
Celebrity True or False.
Okay,
Items
let's
from
go.
your bio on the internet. Let's do Celebrity True or False right now.
Celebrity True
Keeping it real.
or False.
True or false, you were a voice actor for the NPR adaptation of Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope in 1980.
Yes, I was. My acting teacher, John Madden, who directed Shakespeare in Love.
Okay, so not the Oakland Raiders coach.
No.
Okay.
No, unfortunately. What a combo that one made. Guys, down! Deck to the top! 3-point position! No, none of that.
Right.
John Madden was my acting teacher. I was in acting school, and he said, David, I'm directing this thing. If you happen to be in LA, I'll hire you. And so I did about 4 days, and I didn't know. I thought this was radio. They would just be radio people. But Mark Hamill was there, and who was the guy that played, not R2-D2, what's the tall robot?
C-3PO?
Yeah, C-3. Anthony, what's his name?
I don't know.
Something
Anthony
like that.
Daniels.
I might, I was
Okay.
going to say Andrews. Daniels. He was in it. It was just amazing and fun.
So
hanging out.
what did you play? I mean, did you...
Excuse me. I played random stormtrooper. And I think I had a line
offense.
like, they might be down that hallway, pew, pew, pew. But I got $800, man. And then I was still in school. I was like, I'm rich.
And
Hung out with Mark Hamill at his house in Malibu. It was awesome.
fantastic.
It's great.
And fellow Wolverine James Earl Jones was not part of this?
No,
As
he
Darth
was
Vader?
not. He was not.
Okay.
Well, I forget. It was so long ago.
That's
he was
1980.
not. Yeah, he was not.
All right,
But,
here's the next one. Trained in Shakespeare at Yale and a Master of Fine Arts from Yale School of Drama. Is that
absolutely.
false?
Absolutely
That's
true.
fact?
Yes.
Okay.
I did a play with James Earl Jones. It's called Timon of Athens. Reg E. Cathy, who has passed on.
may he rest in
he
peace.
and I were, college roommates. And so we were hungry, desperate actors. And we played thieves. And we came onto the scene. And in that production, James Earl Jones was having a hard time learning his lines. So Reggie and I, we knew every line. We knew every line he was going to say. And he took one look at us and he realized I cannot drop a line in the scene because we were looking at him like a piece of raw meat. We were like, dude, I will take this monologue and run all the way to the barn. So he never dropped a line. Every other scene, zoom, line. And when he got with us, he was letter perfect, baby, because we were like, don't drop a line. Yeah, it was fun.
Now, this is an interesting one. David Allen Grier, according to one of your bios, you like hanging out in Asian supermarkets. Is that a
I
true
do.
story?
I didn't know where that was going, and you're right.
Well, can you
Well,
put
they
any
have
more meat on that
different-
bone? Or
they
what?
have different cuisine, man, different cuts of meat like they do. If you're into Korean barbecue, boneless, short rib, highly marbled, like pencil-thin cuts, different vegetables. I grew up on A&P in Detroit, Michigan.
A&P, yeah.
Seriously, canned peas, iceberg lettuce. That was maybe some asparagus
So
once a year.
If you want a finely cut bamboo shoot, you go for yourself,
Yes.
David Allen Grier. You go.
My ex-wife is Korean. She left, but the cuisine stayed. Thank you, honey.
Fantastic. And last one, your first big break was the Broadway production of The First, where you played Jackie Robinson.
I did.
This is all true.
Yeah, so again, I'm not a big baseball guy. It was 1981. And as part of the research, Rachel Robinson, the kids, they came and they said, you should come and see Jackie's scrapbooks. And I was like, I was like 23, 24. I was like, I think I know enough. I finally looked at these scrapbooks. These scrapbooks were about this big. And they started all the way from when he was a kid. He was a high school. He lettered in everything. Sport.
Everything. He could have been a football player.
He could have been anything.
Right.
So I did not know the breadth of his athletic prowess until going all the way back, and I think it was Pasadena, California.
He was a UCLA running back.
Oh, they had all of this.
I know, it's unbelievable.
His brother Mac came in silver behind Jesse Owens at the Olympics.
That I did not
in
know.
the 33.
Yeah, in Munich,
Guys?
in the Munich Games.
Yes. So it was amazing and mind-blowing, and I got to meet so many great baseball players. Leo DeRocher came to the opening night. Ralph Branca.
Sure.
And correct me if I'm wrong. And who else was it?
Was it Bobby Thompson who hit the
I
home run
don't know
off
if
of
he
Ralph Branca?
came.
Right.
I don't know if he came that night, but I remember Leo DeRocher, Ralph Branca, and somebody else. But they were all there, and all these old white guys. They were very nice. And I was like, wow, these guys are so nice. But Rachel and his family were like, yeah, they're nice now. They're nice now.
Oh, God.
1947, they weren't so
Sorry for
nice.
laughing.
No, they're nice now. Okay, I was like, okay, wow. Yeah, I was like innocent.
Oh, this is so much fun, David Allen Grier. Cool Kids, a series premiere tonight on Fox at 8:30 p.m.
Yes.
Eastern Time. Please come back and go blue.
I would love. Can I say one more thing?
Please.
About Tiger Woods?
Sure.
I have to tell you, I do not watch golf. I watch Tiger Woods. Okay, I really don't. I mean, if it's not there, I just don't ask me why. I'm not really into it, and to watch this thing, I know that it wasn't a major like everybody else. I thought, well, maybe this is it. I mean, he's still gonna, if he doesn't do anything ever, and if he would have lost this weekend, he's still gonna go down in history as one of the greatest golfers of all time. All right. I don't think this is the end. I think he can win another major. I don't know if he's ever going to break Nicklaus's record. I just know that. I think it was Jack Nicklaus who said at one time, he said, Tiger Woods has lost his, I forget what his term is, his mojo. As a golfer, when you are in the zone, you are in the zone. But when you are not in that zone, you are not. And we never thought he was going to come back.
It's amazing. It really was awesome to see, too, this weekend. It's unbelievable.
So let's have some more.
I agree with you. I agree with you, David Allen Grier.
Cool.
I agree
All
with
right.
you. And I there's a great quote from Jack Nicklaus, who I love, with the exception that he went to Ohio State. That's the only thing.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, that's right. How dare you quote him?
I'm not even going to say anything. You asked me not to use profanity, and it's very hard at this point. So, no.
At David Allen Grier on Twitter. Check out again.
Twitter, baby, hit me up.
The Cool Kids on Fox, 8:30
Yes.
p.m. Eastern tonight.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.